Doesn't matter if I'm ready or not.
I don't get to watch that damn.
That says stop.
Mm-hmm. No, it's recording now. It's red.
It says stop.
That's when you stop it.
All right.
Whew.
Who are
do
you?
this again.
Who are you? What do you do? I'm aggravated.
Damn, I got me. I can't think now. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute. Where we at? All right. I like to see that, but I can't say it. You watch TV. This is more funny things, really. I'd have Matt go crazy, wouldn't I? See, should I walk in or just stand there?
I think you're
I'm
doing
thinking.
Don't be thinking. Just stay right there where you're at. Look up here and tell them who you are.
Well, I gotta wait. I gotta count to 3 so I know that. Am I out of the screen?
No.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, this rain from Poor Man's Outdoor. Lisa's come in, my sister out of Arkansas there. She can't come in there. She's trying to run this mixing board, and that's going to be a trick. We'll try to see what we can do. A lot of them has anchors and stuff. I think I looked them up, and it was like $2 or $3 or something. Me and my dad, we used to use old traps back years ago, just old drags, and then just had rebarb, if I can find a piece, and then drove them down. Of course, I had a nut on them. But I see any more these days, they got anchors. And I just took a little old deal around the house here, and you just tear that off, if I can find that other one I got fixed. About anything really, you drive down about 18 inches and just put old clothes hanger on them, and you can drive that down in there. Just use a rod. I want to try to make one. I've got an old boat. It's like 4 inches or something. I just put a bolt, no nut, and a washer on it. And then you can take, I'll just use this wire here since to show you. And just take that and just wrap that around every bolt, and then you can put you another washer and nut on there. And if I can get that nut on, I can't see that good anymore. And just, yeah, I know they wouldn't do it, and that won't fit. Something I just found out of the junk. We screw that down. Well, I'm going. Oh, okay, I'm just going there. Yeah, just screw that nut on there. And if you got some pliers or something, I just got this old. You don't have to spend a lot of money for them anchors. You can just screw that down there, hand tied, or you can put it. And then when you put that in the ground, you can take like a rod, just poke the hole about half of that or something, and you can stick that right on there and drive that right on down. And then when they pull on that twist, it ain't gonna come out. It don't cost you nothing. You always got bolts and old clothes hangers around the house. And then some others asked me about them other deals. I made another one I cut out. Well, I had that one styrofoam. If you ain't seen my video, you can go over in the video over on YouTube. Set them in. And I got this other one. Listen here, if you don't really want to set it, you just, if you got number 3s, or cut it out with what your trap is. And there in the middle, just dig that down a little bit deeper and leave that about 1.5 inches shy on these parts. Now trap set there and it'll never freeze. And like this one here, I've got the Italians. These old traps sometimes they're kind of loose. I tightened this one up the other day a little bit. Like I said, I can't see that good anymore. I've got this when I cut out, I just adjusted it with that old drag. You can just build them, set them in there. You know, they're pretty level, and I ain't adjusted that. I use the board because I can't see that much anymore. I just lay that down on there, keep that pretty level, and then you can just bed this square in that way. They step on the sides, works pretty good. And I ain't showed you how to adjust them. Of course, a lot of people knows. If that trigger, you just take a screwdriver and loosen and tighten them. You know, you just gotta do what you want. But that in there is setting pretty hairy. I mean, it don't take much to trigger it. I've got it set level. And like I say, the women, and I think Lisa come in here, so we're probably tomorrow we're gonna try. We've had a lot of rainy weather, and I don't trap on private land or nothing, so I had to get a hold of my conservation agent to where I can trap a little bit. You know, and Lisa come in, she ain't never set a trap, but me and Dad trapped for years. And so I made this for her and the 14-year-old girl. You know, where they can set it, and then I'm gonna show you different. I ain't got springs on my traps. I got another video where I use just clothes hangers to give the slack, where when they come out of there they don't tear it up. I don't like the stake underneath. I like stake on the side a lot of times because they seem like they pulled out a long time ago. But I've got where I just use just clothes hangers, tie 2 or 3 clothes hangers together, tie them on a rod out there, tie it on the tree at the bottom, and that way it gets it slack because I ain't got the money to buy the springs. A lot of them, I think they're $3 for spring. It goes, spring's supposed to fit in here somewhere. Like I say, me and my dad, we never done it 20 years ago, and we just tied it to a bush. And it give that way they won't jerk out. Because the coyotes are pretty tight. They can break them out. But anyway, me and Lisa's gonna get around here tomorrow. Maybe the weather ain't real good, and I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and have a good time. And if you can't buy them a steak or something, maybe that bolt or the other deal may give them a tip. So until then, we're out of here.